Afternoon. Hi everyone.
Afternoon.
Hi. Evening. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Welcome to our midweek video. It is Wednesday, and yeah, we're doing another midweek tutorial for you. And today we will be using the Steel Scenes stamp set. So let's introduce ourselves. Because I'm getting digged a little bit here, so I was saying, we haven't introduced ourselves yet. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And we are from Mitosu Crafts. I remembered eventually.
I was like, come on.
So yes, hi Wendy.
Hi.
Thank you for watching. So yes, my name's Barry, this is Jay, and we're from Mitosu Crafts. Sorry. I'm wobbling the table.
Are you alright?
Sorry?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yes. So we are going to be doing something with you tonight with the Steel Scenes stamp set here, and along with the snow globe scene dies. That's what I'm going to be using anyway. And I think you're going to be using the same stuff, aren't you, as well?
Yeah.
Out of the new autumn winter catalogue. Ooh, it's gone live today. So it's the 4th of September 2019, and it has now gone live. So you can now purchase from us. You can buy from this catalogue if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Netherlands or Austria. Okay, so if you live in any of these countries, you can shop with us. If you live either in Australia or America, I'm sure we can recommend a demonstrator for you, I'm sure, yes. Or you can find a demonstrator local to you that you can buy these stuff from as well. So yeah, so that's that. So we can actually now officially show you what's inside, which is the exciting part. We've only been able to show you the cover and bits and bobs we've been playing with, so we can now show you. So yes, we've got a few favourite things in here. So I think we'll show you once the camera's turned round.
That's it.
But is there anything you want to add?
Nope, I think that's it. I think, what's the promo from Stampin Up?
Oh, the promo, there's a current promotion at the moment, which is, what is it?
Buy three, get one.
Buy three, get one free. Yeah. So, yes, on papers, on select designer series paper. So if you head over to our website, you can see what papers are in the offer. And if you like any of those and you buy 3 packets of them, you can choose a 4th packet free of charge. So it's a great way if you want to share some of the papers with people as well.
Or just keep it for yourself.
Or just keep it for yourself, which is a good way. So, yeah, so that's the current promotion. And obviously there is still the joining promotion as well. So if you want to join our team, you can actually pick from the annual catalogue and the Christmas catalogue. And you can get £130 worth of product for £99. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
So I can't see him here, but I can see him here on the camera, and I can see he's smirking away. Hi, Jan. So yes, so that's that. So if you want to join our team, or if you want to get the start, I'm not going to say join our team. Well, you will be joining our team, but if you want to make the most of the offer and get the starter kit, you can get a starter cat if you want. If you want to get a starter kit, and you can get £130 worth of stuff for £99. I really do need to learn what the equivalent of that is in euros. Does it tell us in the catalogue?
Probably.
What the equivalent of that is?
So whilst you're doing that, so I don't know if you've seen the blog post for today with this one. So that was for the Papercraft Crew Challenges. So I'll be doing something along these lines with the re-inker technique using embossing paste. So coloring the embossing paste with ink refills.
Hi, Rebecca.
But I'll change it up. Hi. So I'll change it up a little bit. Yes, for tonight. Yeah. But I don't know how I'm doing it.
And mine's a bit of a work in progress as well. I'm casing the catalogue, but it has changed a little bit. But I'm using the catalogue as inspiration tonight, and that's what you should also do as well. So if you're stuck for ideas, case the catalogue. So case, if you don't know what case is, it's copy and share everything. Okay, that's Stampin' Up's little mantra. Case, copy and share everything, or copy and selectively edit however you want to go. Your sound is not syncing with your video. Is that happening to anyone else? Is the sound not working correctly? Let us know, or is that just your internet, Mum?
Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise. Yes. So if you're stuck for ideas, copy a catalogue. Take some inspiration from the catalogue, and then you might find that things will change as you go along. Colours will change, but you can use it as a starting point for some inspiration. Okay, and that's just how I've started tonight. I didn't really know what I was going to do, so I thought, case the catalogue and we'll see what's going to... It's roughly the same. Why are you smirking again?
Nothing.
I can just see him smirking away. So yes, I said I'm going to turn...
I just love hearing your voice.
I want to turn the camera around now because your smirking faces are putting me off. Okay. All right, let's turn this round and we will see what's happened. If anyone else is having sound issues, please let us know. Yeah, and we will. I don't know what we'll do if it is sound issues, but yeah, please let us know if you are having sound issues.
Is your mic okay?
That's how I have it set up every week. So we'll see. So
we'll turn you around.
We'll turn you around and we will show you some bits.
So I can start prepping for mine.
Good, lovely. So let's bring the catalogue in. So this, as I said, this is a stamp set we're going to be using here. All right, and it is on page. You can see inside the catalogue now, and it is on page 43 of the catalogue. Now, my inspiration tonight is coming from. Sounds perfect there. Okay, thank you, Jan. Okay, Mum, it must be your computer. What have you done?
You touched something.
You've touched something again, haven't you? All right, so this is my inspiration for this evening. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be doing, but I've changed it up to use different papers, different colours, and so on like that. So this is where my inspiration has come from, and you can see if you make sure you use these things as for your inspiration. This is the other set which we've got as well, which you've seen us use, which is the Feels Like Frost Sweet. Really, really nice. Well, let's have a quick glance through here. So, if you haven't got a copy of the catalogue yourself, then please contact us, and we can we quite happily pop one in the post to you if you live in any of the countries which we mentioned earlier on.
Go through the first page.
So yeah, let's go through. I'll give you the quick rundown on the first page. I'm not going to go through the whole catalogue because that's not what tonight is about. But if we just quickly go through some of the key points. The very front page here, which they've done differently in this catalogue. Did they do it in the annual catalogue as well?
Yeah,
they have.
With a bundle index.
They've got a bundle index. Okay, so sometimes you think, I know it's a bundle. Can I save 10% off of something? If you see it in these first couple of pages, and it's here, you get 10% off. So you think to yourself, I like something. So you've got the Perfectly Plaid bundle here, which is the trees and designer series paper and on the punch and so on like that. If you wanted it, it tells you down here what page it's on, and then you can go to page 13 and there it is down here. Okay, so the stamp set and the punch together is 10% cheaper, so that's how you can use that, and then you can go through and you can see some other inspiration which has happened as well. So go through and use this one. Another one which we've got, okay, we've shown you the snow globes. Another one which we have got. What other bundles have we got? Plaid Feels Like Frost. We actually didn't get a couple of bundles. Let's make another bundle. Say if you're a Halloween person, okay, you've got the Wonderfully Wicked bundle. Or do you want to get the Halloween thing for me again? I know we showed it the other day, but I just want to. Page 55. If you like Halloween, you've got some stuff over here, and you can go straight to it and. Page 55, and there you have got your bundle here, which is the Wonderfully Wicked bundle and the Wonderfully Wicked stamp set and one Wicked dies, which is that one right there. And here's an example of one of those Wicked dies. Hi Sandra. We've got a few other comments, didn't see who else popped on there, but thank you for joining us. So you can see there you've got this lovely lovely box, and you've got some boxes which you can buy from it as well. You've got another one, and if we pop this up, it goes pop, and then you've got, it should pop, but there we go.
Because you're holding it, gravity is taking over.
Let's do that again. My popping mechanism didn't pop properly. Well, I say my popping mechanism. This is done by a teamie of ours, a friend in our Royals. And she designed this one, so it goes like that. You open it up, and then it pops up with the googly eyes as well, which are in this catalogue as well. So really, really nice. All right, so use that index to your to help you find where you can save the most money. Okay, so you get 10% off. So if it's in a bundle, you may as well get it with and save yourself a little bit of money. And obviously there are other things in the catalogue here as well. Say for example, excuse me, I'm going to give you another tip as well with the catalogue, and this is the same with the annual catalogue. You'll notice that in these, if it has got a blue outline to it, or a blue outline, like a halo around it, that means it comes with coordinating dies, okay? If it has got a, this one here, which has kind of like got a white outline to it, or a cream outline, it means it comes with a punch, okay? So you can see this one here has got a blue, I don't know if you can see that, you can see it's kind of like got a blue halo to it, compared to this one hasn't. So in this particular stamp set here, this one and this one has a coordinating die which goes with it, which you can see on the page here. And use that to your advantage as well. You can see this one here has got blue, so that means this one comes with a die. I'm going to give you some other examples here. Dies, which are down here. This one has got the snowman punch because it's got a white halo around it. These ones don't coordinate with a punch, these are just, but this one has got a punch builder. So if you didn't know that already, then there's a little tip. Blue means dies, white or cream means punch, okay? So that's another little tip for you. And what else is there from tips from the catalogue as well? They have also done with you as well in, I'll use this one which I'm on, so the night before Christmas suite. They've actually put, so instead of, if you liked everything in the catalogue here on this suite, instead of individually putting every single number in to actually order all of those, if you just did they've got down here the suite at the top. If you want everything, it's all under one product code. So you just put one product code in, and then they will send you everything here as well. So that's another thing for you. Anything else? Oh, there you go, cream. So that there has got a punch, okay? Because it's on a white background, it's on a white piece of paper. If it's on a coloured paper, it'd be white, like you've got over here. No, actually,
that's a die.
That's actually gonna. I nearly swore then. That on my fire, didn't it? Because that's white. But you can see, have a little look, and then it tells you down the bottom down here coordinates with Jolly Season dies or coordinates with the moose punch. So if it's got a highlight, that means it coordinates with something. Shush now, Jay. He's making funny noises. Okay, you've got the brightly gleaming suite here. Okay, so if you liked absolutely the punch, the stamps, the punch, the embossing folder, the papers, the ribbon, the embellishments, and the foils, all under one product code at the top there, and you can get everything there rather than sitting there typing in individually. Okay, so we're still yet to use those. I keep forgetting that we've got those. Yeah, they've been put away. Mercury Glass Designer Acetate, interesting. There is also another nice new one as well, the Cup of Christmas here. These are reversible stamps, so you can actually stamp on both sides of the stamp here, and so you can reverse the cup. We will post a video on that. We haven't got it, but we can post a Stampin' Up video to show you what we mean with that one there. And you can see it's in blue, so it means it comes with a die. Okay. Stencils, which we'll be playing. Well, Jay's going to be playing with some of the stencils today, and on Sunday we're going to be playing with stencils again as well, aren't we? Yeah. With some new techniques. Lovely advent calendar here. So if you want to make yourself your own advent calendar, there we go. You can get your advent calendar. Want to make your own tags? There we go. I'm going through the catalogue here now as well, aren't I? I said I went, there we go. And then you go through to that one there, and then we go into some Halloween and Thanksgiving stuff, which is really nice as well. It's not so much for UK markets, I suppose. We don't really do this type of stuff, but it doesn't have to be. You can still got some beautiful stuff. So don't be put off by the fact that it's not the type of card we would send over here, but use it for inspiration. Use the colour combinations as inspiration, okay? So that's what I would say to you on that one there. Even though you think it's not really our style, it doesn't matter. Use it to your advantage, okay? Look at this up here. They've done it with the apple, but I'm sure we've got something in our... If you haven't got the apple, you can do something like that where you can concertina it together. We done a card the other day with a Christmas tree from the Perfectly Plaid, and it stuck together, so it did the same thing. Use it for inspiration, okay? And then you've got this one. I think this one's really quite cute as well. A beautiful Beauty and Joy. And then we've got the Halloween stuff. Again, it's not really big over here in the UK. Well, not with us anyway, but it is really, really, there's some really, really nice stuff in here. There's those boxes which we were telling you about. It looks different on the... Oh yeah, it does. I'm looking at stuff, it looks white. Why does it look white? I'm pointing at black, but it's the glare of it. There we go. There's the boxes right there, which are those ones right there. And then you've got the Boo to You, that's what was inside that one. Excuse me. And then you've got some nice kind of like holiday ones, which is really New Year and generally all-rounders. And I'm just going to go through towards the back, because there's a stamp set which is on the back, which is Be a Difference Maker, okay, which is Nature's Beauty, which is this one right here. Everyone who purchased this one here, a €3 or £2.50 donation will go towards mental health organisations within our countries. Okay, so that's also a good one to go for if you want to obviously donate and do a bit of a charity thing as well. Nature's Beauty, really, really cute. So I've got some nice bunny, deer, fox up here, some really nice wintry stuff as well. A beautiful stamp set. Okay, so don't forget the one on the back page as well. All right, that's enough. I didn't say I wasn't going to do that, but that's a quick rundown on the catalogue, okay? So I am going to be using this one right here. Now I've done a bit of pre-cutting for you already, so I've got my card base cut down. I need to put my teeth in tonight, don't I? Cut down to 29 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres and scored at 14.5 centimetres to give me my card base. Okay, I've taken a bit of the perfectly plaid, wrapped in plaid designer series paper, and I'm using this one here, so the cherry cobbler and the whisper white dots, and that's the other side of it right there. So it's the plaid background with the nice gold shimmer in that one as well. But I'm actually not gonna use this side. I know it's criminal, isn't it? Shouldn't be. That side's the best side, but I actually want to use this side right here. All right. And I have got myself, I'm going to be using a little bit of vellum as well. So this has been cut to the width of this. So the measurement of my designer series paper is going to be 13.5 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres. So my vellum is also 13.5 centimetres by 8 centimetres. All right. So that's going to sit over and kind of like give me a bit of a kind of diffuse that background over the top. And you can see I'll show you what my inspiration was again at the end, so you can see what the difference is. But that's how that's going to go. Now I'm going to be using I'm only going to be using the sentiment from the stamp set here. Are you using any set? Are you using the stamp set at all for this one tonight, Jay? Or are we just both using dies? I think we're both pretty much using dies, aren't we? So we done a nice using the snow globe on Sunday on our tutorial video over on YouTube. So it's nice to actually do some different things. So we're going to be using the tree, and we're going to be using the church right here. Okay, and it's got some other bits and bobs in there as well. So, but we're not going to be using that tonight. So we want to make sure that you can show you lots of ways, rather than just using it as a snow globe, other ways which you can use this as well. So I just need some glue. Could you just pass the glue over?
Yes, of course. There you go.
Right in front of me, but it's a bit too far. Can't reach. So I am also going to be using, thank you to Mum for letting me borrow these for this evening, these new inks, Delicata, am I saying that? Delicata?
Yeah.
Delicata inks. So it comes in copper. So these are new in the catalogue as well. We've got the silver shimmer, and we have got the golden glitz. I'm going to use the golden glitz. Okay.
I was going to use that.
Well, you can use the golden glitz as well. Yeah. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stamp this one first, because it's a pigment ink. It's going to take a little bit longer to dry. So I'm going to stamp this first, and then I'll do the rest of my card. And there we go. So we will ink that up, and I'm doing this on some very vanilla. And there we go. Is that going to focus? So you can see how shimmery that is. Lovely.
Wow.
There you go. It's camera's focusing in now. So you can see it's a really nice, it's another way, if you haven't got an embossing machine, so you haven't got a heat tool and embossing powder and a way to heat emboss stuff, this is another way of getting some really nice gold kind of like, rather than actually having to, why did he put this stuff on the...
Because I was doing something.
He puts his stuff on the things which I'm using. Now I don't want to move it because I'm scared I'll ruin his composition. So we're just going to give that a clean up. And I'm actually going to stamp it also in the copper because I want to see what the copper looks like as well. It's a foam pad as well, so it's a different foam pad to what we normally have, whereas we're foam pads in the other ones as well now, aren't we? But it's quite... So you don't need. It's all right. I'm waffling. I'm imagining things which we don't do anymore. So you don't want to push too hard into it. There we go, and that's that one there as well. So you can see that. There we go. That's the copper,
I might do the copper,
which is pretty. And there's the gold. And right there. You know what? I've done all three. I've done two of them. I might as well show you. I may as well show you what the silver one looks like now. So I'll use another bit of paper here, and we're going to go with the silver.
Ooh.
And we will.
Can I use the scallop linen ribbon?
You can use whatever you want. Don't have to ask me. Oh, what the
new stuff.
The new stuff. Oh yeah, we got we've received our order today, and we've got the in colour ribbons. Okay, and there's the silver one right there. All right, so you can see that one there. It's got a nice little glimmer to it. A little bit more subtle because it might be because of the cardstock which I'm doing it on. I reckon that would look really nice on some black. Let's bring that in a little bit more. Get the light going on it. Is that you, Deb? Sorry, I saw a thumbs up there. I didn't see you pop on. If that's you, Deb, thank you for watching. Okay, so good. I think obviously these ones are showing up better on the very vanilla cardstock. It will. There we go. Got the glitz going on there. There we go. It's just all about getting that angle. There. All right. So that's those. I'm going to let those dry up a little bit whilst I do the other things, and then I'm going to fussily cut some of those out. Okay. So good. So that's all my stamping done tonight. So
Just this note.
that is, and I've lost my ribbon now. Where's my ribbon gone? I pre-cut my ribbon. It's on the floor. Cats. I blame the cats.
They're nowhere near.
No, well, ribbon and cats. Okay, so I've also used the ribbon here, which is the new ribbon out of the catalogue, which is the striped ribbon, and it's in the shaded spruce with a gold strip going down the side of it, which is really nice. Hi Danielle, thank you for joining us. Bonsoir. So good. All right. Okay. So I need to work out now. So that's going to go in there. I'm going to have my dies. So I'm going to actually adhere. I'm going to stick roughly. My dies are going to go in the middle here. So, and that's where I'm going to actually stick some glue, because this is where. This is where obviously the vellum's going to be, and obviously being vellum, it's going to show some stuff through. So I need to just work out some positioning. I suppose you can use this as a little tip as well when hiding stuff with the vellum. So yeah, so it's going to roughly go in that position right there. So if I put some I put a little bit of glue in there, okay, little tip for you. Use the centre of the dies if you're using vellum as a guide for roughly where your bits are going to be hidden, because then at least that's going to give me an anchor point for now, and then we can then stick it down a little bit more later on. At least that's given me something to actually stick it down, because when I stick these over the top, we know that glue is going to be perfectly hidden by the trees. Alright, hi Donna. That's it, so that's that one. And one thing that, oh no, we have got it here. Cool. We're organised tonight. I've got things on the table which we actually need. So I'm going to take some double-sided tape here, and I am going to now just stick my ribbon to the cardstock. And the way that I do this is I take a little bit of double-sided off, put my ribbon, actually I'm going to, no, I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. I was going off piece, so I'm going to position that roughly where I want it, turn it around, and then put a bit of double-sided tape over here. Now I'm not going to use the other side, I'm just going to use the one bit, and then we will then take another bit of double-sided tape, pull that, get that in position, and stick that down there. So that's my ribbon now in place. Okay, good. That there I am now comfortable with sticking to my card base. Alright. Do you mind if I just take that off? That keeps on.
No.
And we'll stick that to the card like so. Okay, so that's the first part's done. Now I've already gone ahead and I've already pre-cut the elements for this. So what I've got here is I have got 2 black trees, and I've got 1 green tree here, which was done in garden green, if I remember correctly. This one here, Jay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we are going to pop 1 there, and I'm also going to pop 1 there, like so. Got a bit of glue on my fingers. Okay, so that's where that's going to go. So I'm just going to pop some glue on the back of my trees. These trees in this on this die for the steel seams, the snow globe dies, they're actually really good. Some of the best trees I've seen for a little while. Actually, I think they're really nice, and they're small enough that they don't overpower anything. I think Jay's done some really nice work with this recently on some videos and some projects which are due to be coming out very soon. Tomorrow. So watch this space. We've got some special stuff coming up soon, and I'm really happy. So really happy with how it's turned out. So watch this space, okay? And the technique which is used on it, we will be doing more with on Sunday. So there's a new technique which we've tried. I don't know how new it is, but I don't know if it's been done before. We have used a technique before, but it's a technique which I don't see very many people using. Okay, so that's my trees going on there, just getting those central. I'm not perfectly lining anything up at all, so I'm overlapping them. So that's it. So there's my trees there, and I'm also going to grab the green ones. Have we got some foam pads here?
Yes. I brought it just for you.
Look at that. Got him trained finally. So let's pop those away. That's it. I'm going to take some foam pads here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some foam pads on the back of this one.
Hi, Armel. I'll Google Translate it.
Sorry.
Maybe later. I can't copy it.
Yeah, sorry. We've been saying we need to start going to school, night school again, to learn French, because our French is unfortunately non-existent. So we do apologise that we can't speak back to you in French, but we appreciate you watching us. We will Google Translate later on. So that's our challenge, Jay. I think we should start learning French.
Oui. Why are you laughing?
Funny.
So good.
There we go, and that's going to go in the middle, like so.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you,
Donna. Okay, so if we've got French-speaking people on here, can you please? Okay, there we go. So that's that. Now, okay, this is where I don't really know what I want to do now, because I've got the church which I've done in gold. Okay, so and I was which Jay die cut for me.
Excuse me.
So which is gonna go like that. So I'm gonna get my bit which I die cut earlier on, which I stamped earlier on, and I'm now gonna fussy cut this out. I should have actually got Jay to do this whilst I was.
I can do it.
Yeah, can you
Okay.
can you fussy cut for me, please?
In gold.
In the gold one, please. So I've got one here which I've done earlier on. See, I don't like it in the white, which is why I've done it thing. So, okay, so this is where you can maybe play a part. I can either just do that one in the middle or say off centre, and maybe down something like that, maybe. How does that look? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if we
You
like
can't do
that.
a thumbs down.
Can you not do a thumbs down?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Or give me a angry face or a no or something like that if you don't like it.
Don't make me laugh. I can't pass it up.
Up the top there. Or we get rid of that completely and we just have season's greetings in the middle like that. Okay, whilst Jay's fussy cutting, you can we've got a no. Was that a no to sorry, was that a no to what?
To everything. No, I'm kidding.
No. I should have been more specific with what I wanted you to So that's kind of my initial. More on the ribbon. You reckon that one there, Denise? Like that?
Yeah.
I'm quite liking that as well. Does that get the thumbs up, everyone?
So I'm nearly there.
We'll just wait. Well, we got thumbs up from people. Oh. Good. Just waiting for Jay to finish off fussy cutting here. Talk amongst yourselves, please.
Is that all you're waiting for? Okay, I'll really do it quickly. Do some show hands.
Show hands. Yes. So we've pre-cut lots of other little dies, trees as well. We went through a. I didn't know whether or not to use some green, the shaded spruce, but we felt it was too shaded sprucey. Then I die cut some in the grey granite, didn't quite work either. And then I die cut in some soft sea foam, didn't quite work, and Jay's using that one. So I ended up going back with a black because I quite liked that. But then Jay told me to add the element of the green just to break it up, and I quite like that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, yeah, that's lovely. I'm going to stick my my church together. Are you actually waiting for me for a change, Jay?
No, I don't actually know what I'm doing, so I'll do it on the go. Ish.
So we'll put the church together. Can you do any translating, Jay?
I can't copy that for Mel.
Okay.
Armel said she loves it very much.
That's out there. Alright, so we have got this now in the gold. I think that it's just a little bit better here than doing it in the white. The white was just too stark white, so we've got that. So if I put some foam pads on the back of this.
Where are you gonna put the church?
The church is going here.
Okay. I would say put the church first and then see.
Okay, I'll put my foam pads on the sentiment.
I wasn't watching earlier.
And this is where Jay's going to say, I don't like that. I think we got lots of thumbs up, so when I had it positioned. So, shush now.
Barry doesn't like it when I tell him what to do.
No, it's great that the two of us craft with each other, but I tell you what, it's quite frustrating sometimes because we've got two very different tastes in how we want to do things. And what I think is good, Jay won't think is good. And all of his stuff is perfect.
No.
Yes, it is. It's lovely.
No, it's not.
But he's very critical of my stuff.
Because you asked me.
Yeah, I know. But he doesn't have to always tell me the truth.
So shall I just say amazing?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I'll try next time.
The thing is that I know when you're lying. If I ask him something and says, what does that look like? If I don't get an instant response, I know that he doesn't like it. Okay, so that's where my church is going. We will now take off the backing of the sentiment here. And that is going to go down there.
Cool.
Like that.
Nice.
He's smirking away, so there's something is going on. I wouldn't have done it quite like that.
No, it's lovely. Lock it on.
Such a liar. There we go. All right.
Wow.
I've committed. And there we go. There is my church. And using the Still Scenes, or the Snow Globe dies actually, and the Still Scenes sentiment. Okay, so you can see that's got a nice glimmer to it, and that's using the new Delicata Golden Glitz ink here.
Delicata.
Delicata. Alright, so that's using that one there. Right, I'm going to just, can you pass me the catalogue there, Jay, please? I'm going to show you, okay, remember I said at the beginning of this, if you caught us at the beginning, if not, you can catch us on the replay, that I said that I used the catalogue for inspiration. There was my inspiration, and initially I was just going to copy this completely, but that there is how it has turned out. Okay, so two very completely different cards, but I've just been inspired by the layout with using this green and going edge to edge on a designer series paper and using the layout here. So you make sure, use the catalogue to your advantage, okay? You don't have to copy it, but if there's nothing wrong with copying this, if you like it, why not do it? But use it, and that there is what this one has now turned into. Okay, so I've just used it for some inspiration. Okay, I hope you like that. So I'm going to switch over now, and Jay is going to do something as well with you. I'm not sure what he's doing, but we will switch over, and he will give you an amazing project with some stenciling. I think, have we got stenciling going on tonight?
Yeah.
Wow, stencils. Stencils. All right, so let's switch on over. Thank you for watching. I will catch up with you at the end. All right.
Yeah.
Can't move around.
Hello. Hi. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. Well done, Barry. Amazing.
What ifs? You're kidding. Yeah, exactly. You're kidding.
I'm
He
just
doesn't believe
joking.
it. Yeah, exactly. You're just joking. You need to shut up now.
Hello. Right. So on to my card. So no 3D tonight. So I thought I'll just do some technique with re-inkers and ink refills, because some are available in Europe. Yay! You can still order, but yes, that will come in time. And what do we have?
Tommy. Oh,
Tommy. Sorry, Tommy's trying to get on the table.
you don't normally get on the table.
No,
when we're
he
videoing.
doesn't. So I have, so my card is slightly different to Barry, the proportion, just because I know it's easier to convert to US as well. So mine is 10.5 by 14, which is, sorry, 21 by 14, which is 8.25 by 5.5. My mat is Gorgeous Grape, which is, no. I'll go with my layer. My layer is 9.5. No, yeah, 9.5 by 13. You're making me laugh, Barry.
Why don't you use a ruler to measure it on camera?
9.5 by 13. I know what it is. And then the Gorgeous Grape is 3 millimeters bigger than the layer. So I'll use the ruler. 9.8 by 13.3. Yes. So which is converts to 1/8 of an inch bigger in inches. So that would be, by the way, oh, I can't see. There we go. 3 7/8 of an inch by 5 1/4. Yeah, there we go. So just in case, it's just, well, I'll just find it easier to convert. So basically, I'm gonna be using the new basic pattern. See, Barry's gone off. He can't give me stuff.
Sorry?
It's fine. I've got it. Basic pattern decorative mask. This is from the spring,
This is from the
autumn, winter catalog as well. So it's got 4 new designs to play with, which we've already played with when we opened our pre-order. So we have trees, which I've already used, and using this one I actually haven't used. So you have polka dots, I guess. The leaf design, which you saw earlier from this card. So that one is that one, and it's kind of like, I don't know, flourish design. I don't know what you would call that, but it's quite intricate design. So I haven't actually decided which one I'm going to use, so I'll probably just use that one. And embossing paste. So you'll need craft white ink. No, not craft white ink. I'm not using that one. Silicone sheet. And your embossing paste, as well as palette knives. So with the ink refills, it's obviously you can re-ink your ink pads, and I thought it's just a nice way to revisit some techniques with the ink refills, which is gonna be the Creating Kindness theme for the blog hop tomorrow. So some more re-inker techniques for tomorrow coming up. And I am gonna use, where is it? I left it out earlier and I put it back in. Rich Russellberry. Hi Danielle, hi Armerl. And you can add more. So I normally just do a tiny bit, and then you can gauge and mix it with your, is that Rich Raspberry? That's very strong, isn't it? There you go. And then just use your embossing paste. I'm not actually gonna cover the whole lot of the card layer. I'm only just gonna selectively push the embossing paste on there. Ooh, that looks like Rococo Rose, doesn't it? Very nice. So, what do I have? I'm just gonna use this. Put my there, and I'm gonna try and aim for the middle. Maybe that way. So it'll be easier if you actually not pre-cut your cardstock, because you can then anchor it with washi tape, but I've already pre-cut it, and that is that. I think that's, so I've used the bottom so you can see where it's kind of like an arrow up, so I've used that to align it on the card base below, and I'm just gonna literally pick up the embossing paste with the colored with the Rich Raspberry, and I'm just gonna add it in the middle, well, randomly across, and see what it will look like. So I tend to like diagonals, so I'm gonna go there, but I'm also just gonna touch a little bit down here. If you are used covering the whole paper, just make sure that you have enough, you've mixed enough colors, because when you redo and re-ink another batch of embossing paste, it might be slightly different, but then that could be a fun technique. That can be a fun way to show different gradations or different shades, I guess. So now you just lift it up.
Really?
Ooh, it looks like a Rococo Rose, doesn't it?
Does. Do you want me to do some cleaning?
Yes, please.
Okay, I would recommend cleaning these soon, because it does dry. Our paste does dry quickly.
There you go. So that is done with that. Hopefully the colors will work. I was hoping that would be a little bit lighter, but that's done. So I have pre-cut my dies, my paper. So I was die cutting this. I die cut that in thick Whisper White, and the Tower for Barry's card earlier for his church, I actually used the offcut and laid that into there into there. He also didn't want to use his soft sea foam, so I'm using that. I've also die cut another layer, and I've cut the top off and cut that in half. So I'm going to extend this by just, you could also extend it on the side, but I'm just gonna do it up here. So if you can't, can you see, is that gonna, yeah, So you can see that there's an embossed bit, so I'm gonna use that to align where the window is as well. So there you go. And then do the same for the other one. That one's not as prominent, but you can still see it. There you go. So that's a tip for you, how to extend the church for a bigger church. Just a bit of there you go. So that's done. I also pre-cut and stamped vellum for the snow globe dies, and I stamped that with the Delicata silver.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It looks really nice. Yeah, it does. Is that try it? No. That's fine.
To waft.
Waft it. Okay. So I'm just gonna basically copy the layout, but moving that in the middle. So, and I'm also gonna use, I thought, yeah, I'll use this one, which is, what's it called? Scallop linen ribbon, and I believe that's the purple posy. Okay. Right, I'll put this on. Oh, hi, Nee. There we go. So this one is just gonna go on the mat. Yeah, so as you saw, like rich raspberry turned into a completely different color. So if you do have embossing paste, just play around with different reinkers, and you'll be surprised what they will look like, because I was. Oh, what's that, Minnie?
Somebody, do you want some attention?
We have fed them.
Minnie?
Right.
Come on.
It'll dry. I'm gonna add it now to not wait any longer.
Did you not feed them enough?
No, I fed them okay. And this one, because it's only 3mm bigger than, or smaller than the mat, it's only got a tiny bit of border.
Hi, Hillary.
Hiya!
Say hi to Hillary, Minnie. Say hi. No, nothing.
I'm just lightly pressing that because I'm not too sure if the embossing paste is dry. So when you do use the embossing paste, just make sure it is dry. It doesn't normally take too long to dry. There you go. That's all right. Okay. So I'm just gonna add the trees. Are you making her speak? Are you like
I'm not
teasing
I'm not
her?
teasing her. She's saying hi to Hillary.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You're saying hi to everyone who's watching?
Oh. I think she wants to play.
She does want to play. You're picking up. Come on.
Right, that's done. I'm just gonna add that there. So to hide. And because the church is gonna be in the middle anyway, I'm just gonna stick. Can I see? Is that straight? That looks alright. It's fine.
It looks alright.
It looks fine. There you go. And add the church. If you, ooh, nearly fell. This church is quite nice for like wedding cards as well. So you could always do the colors to match the couple's theme. That would be nice. Or just to have it either white or shimmer. The shimmer embossing paste, is that still a thing?
No, I don't think that is a thing anymore.
Or add, oh yeah, add the
glitter,
glitter onto it. That would be nice. Right, I have.
Yeah,
Can you
very nice
pass
wedding
those
church,
two?
actually.
Yeah, it's a nice, especially if you extend it. Also,
What do
you
want
can
over?
the posy and the that thing. I don't know what it's called.
Oh,
There.
not posing there.
Okay, thank you. So I'm just gonna add sentiment and just finish that off with the ribbon, which is, where is the stamp? So that's the stamp. And Barry's left again. He's cooking.
I'm sorting dinner out.
He's doing dinner.
What do you want?
It's fine, I just got it now. Right, so I'm just gonna do that and the ink pads. And we'll use the gold. So with this, I actually use marker and just colored the sentiment that I want to stamp on, but we don't have the inker for this one. Or ooh.
Ooh, what idea have you got down there?
We could have, I could have used the aqua painter to do it, but I'll just make do. And I'm just gonna cut into it. So I thought gold to go with the gold foil. And yeah, so this one I literally just did the whole line and just cut into it, and then so that's quite nice at the bottom. I could have just done the bottom bit. Scissors. But it's quite nice. I'm tangled.
If Rebecca, if you're still watching,
Yes, thank
that's still
you.
your charm.
Yeah, that light is quite blinding, isn't it, when you're...
Really?
So I wanted it as a long... sentiment across, so I'm just gonna go along it. And take your time, fussy cutting. I can't really see what I'm doing because it's the shadow is on it. That's why you asked me to fussy cut earlier, right?
I'm not stupid. Now.
With joy. I'll just put today and always. That's nice, isn't it? To save me fussy cutting. Yeah, cut into longer sentiments. Make it useful for you. Customize. Customize. Who doesn't like fussy cutting?
Hi Fiona.
Hi Fiona.
Yeah, who's a fan of fussy cutting and who's a fan of not fussy cutting?
I don't mind fussy cutting if I'm not live. Me, not a fan. Was that you, Hillary? Not a fan? Yay, a fan. That's okay. So I'm gonna have that there, and I'm actually just gonna have look funky ribbon. Did you just say that something?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I cut one to scallop and then up. One to scallop there. Yeah.
Not a fussy cut.
Not fussy cut. So I'm just gonna have that there. Do you have the? I gave it earlier.
What you asked? I don't know what you gave me.
Parent tape. Here. Found it.
Buried under stuff as usual.
Oh, actually, I need glue dot because I don't know if that's gonna do it. Okay, nearly done. Nearly done. And yes, I didn't actually know how I was gonna finish this card, so thanks for bearing with. Glue dot, and I'm just gonna have that there.
So you've gone for a very non-Christmassy card, haven't you?
Yes.
Using Christmas dies, which is great. I love the versatility when you do things like that.
Ooh, pretty. Right. Where is?
I'm not a mind reader. You need to tell me what you're looking for.
I'm looking at the same time. Foam pads.
Right in front of you.
There's so many things in front of me because you just pushed it away.
I need to be a mind reader as well.
Yeah, because most of the time I don't actually know what I want. Right, because that's so tiny, I'm just gonna cut into these because that's on that's given height onto the church. Are you looking at the time, Barry? Am I taking too long?
No, I watched it buzzed. But we have been an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay, well, I'm nearly done.
Yes.
So thank you so much for staying and watch us craft. Ooh, concentration. Yeah.
Hi, Anita.
Hi, Anita. Barry's just waiting on the sideline.
I get told off if I go outside the room.
Well, I'm here when you need me. I'm always shouting
That's because
for
you're
you.
in here preparing. Still, because you don't know what you're doing.
Shh. I'll have it there. There we go. And can you pass me those faceted gems? Thanks. The in color, because I thought, oh yeah, those were quite cool, and that reminded me a little bit of Rococo Rose. Have we? But not quite. Compared to it now, it doesn't look like it. But anyway, I'm gonna use them.
It's a shade of Rococo Rose.
Yeah. A reacher. A reacher. We've only got. Is that Rococo Rose? Yeah.
It is Rococo Rose.
Yes.
Or is, yeah.
Yeah.
Or is that, yeah, it's Rococo Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I changed my mind. No, I'll do that and then do this one because we don't have any more of the other one.
I use it. Can't use them up. We can't use them in class now because there's not enough.
Okay. I changed my mind. I'm gonna do that one. Purple Posy. I'm just gonna. That's lifting up, and I don't like it. There you go. That is done. When I finish holding it. Where's your card, Barry? There. It was upside down. Did you not think it was there? There you go. So that's my card. Oh, bless you. With the re-inker technique of coloring your embossing paste with ink refills, and that's Barry's card. So two completely different looking card using the same dies from the holiday catalog. Autumn winter, shall I say?
Yes, that's quite happy with that.
And with the metallic ink pad,
Yeah.
which is amazing. I really like it. I think we need to get some.
We need to get it as well, do we?
Yeah, gotta get
So
it.
there we go. So we've both used that one. Yeah, a bit of fussy cutting. Oops, sorry, just kicked the table there.
Ow!
So lovely. Yes. Camera round.
Yeah, how?
Do you want me to do that part?
Yeah. I tend to not move the camera. There you go.
Here we go.
It won't move anymore.
That's fine.
Cool.
Good. All right. So there are our two cards this evening. I hope you enjoyed those. So yeah, so if you like anything you see, you can purchase from us, and if you live in, you can purchase from us if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Netherlands, or Austria. So if you like it, you live in one of those countries, you can shop with us. If you live in, like we said at the beginning, if you live in one of the other countries, so America or Australia, then contact us and we might be able to recommend a demonstrator for you that you can shop with. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yes, that is it. Don't forget the 3-4-4 promo. Is that what they say?
Other way round. 4
4
for
for
the price
3.
of 3. You're spending more and
buy
getting
3
less.
get 4.
Buy 3 get 1 free. All right, so that's that one there. That's a current promotion going on at the moment. If you want a copy of the catalogue and you haven't got hold of one yet, please let us know and we'll quite happily send one out to you. We will send to France as well, France, Austria, Netherlands and Germany. Obviously it will be an English catalogue, but if you do fancy one of those catalogues, please let us know and we will quite happily send to one of those countries as well if you don't mind it in English. But you can actually download the French and the German copies from our website as well, once we put it up there later on.
Yes.
Yes. Lovely. So that's great.
Yes, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the project.
Thank you for
tonight.
watching, and there we go. And that's it.
And as Barry mentioned, so we will be back on Sunday doing some more re-inker techniques with some
And working with the
the
stencils again, and yeah, re-inker techniques.
Yeah.
So yes, so watch this space. We've got some few things coming up with stencils.
Cool.
Lovely. Thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you so
And we will
much.
see you on Sunday night.
Yes.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.